Hi everyone, welcome back to the class. In the previous videos, we have learned about the tenses. So as we already have completed the present and past tenses with their four aspects, in this video we will be learning about future tense and its four aspects. So those who have missed the previous classes, the video link will be in description box. You can watch it. So let's start our class. The first tense for us to look at is the future simple. Now, this tense is a little tricky because there are a few different future simple forms. The three most important are going to, the present continuous using an ing verb, and will. Let's talk about where to use this. We use going to express plans and intentions. We make this form with the a subject plus am or is or are, going to plus a verb in its base form. For example, we are going to buy a car. That means we have a plan to buy a car soon. I am going to start exercising regularly. Rahul is going to take a vacation from work. Now, if it's more than a plan, if we have made the arrangements, then we use the present continuous. This is a tense you know already. And when we use it to talk about the future, it is stronger than going to. For example, I am having lunch with my parents on Saturday. So my parents and I have a plan to do that, but also we have agreed on the time and place. It's fixed. Here is another sentence. We are flying to Mumbai the day after tomorrow. So we have purchased the flight tickets and our trip is confirmed. George is giving a presentation to the board of directors on the 10th. On the 10th means on the 10th of this month. This is also a fixed arrangement. Now you might be asking, so what's the difference really between going to and the present continuous? Well, here is a situation to help you understand. I am going to see the dentist sometime next week. So do I have a plan to see the dentist? Yes. But do I know and exactly what day? No. I have not booked an appointment yet. But if I say I am seeing the dentist tomorrow afternoon, that is confirmed. I have an appointment. One more example. We are going to get married this year. Is the date fixed? No, it's a plan. We are getting married on April 21st. Is the date fixed? Yes, this is an arrangement. So that's the difference between going to and the present continuous. But what about will? Let's talk about that now. Will is used to express three things. Instant decisions, that is, decisions that we make suddenly. At the time of speaking, offers and promises. We make this form with a subject plus will plus a verb in its base form. At a restaurant, a waiter asks you, "May I take your order?" And you say, "Yes, I will have the burger and fries combo, please." This is an instant decision. You did not plan 2 weeks ago to eat this food at this restaurant on this day. You just made the decision now. Here is another example. Someone says, "The phone's ringing," and you say, "I will get it." You just decided to answer the phone. The next two examples show will used to make offers. These files are really heavy. I will help you with them. So I am offering to help this person carry the files. That person can say, "Okay, thank you," or "No thanks, I can do it myself." Similarly, it's hard to get a cab of this hour. I will give you a ride home. You might say that to a colleague of yours when leaving work late. your colleague might accept or politely decline your offer. And here is will used to make promises. Can you loan me $200? I will pay you back next week. Thank you for your email. We will respond within 2 business days. Alright, so far we have talked about expressing plans and intentions with going to, fixed arrangements with the present continuous, and the 3 uses of will: instant decisions, offers, and promises. But there is one more future function that you need to know about, and that is making predictions. To make predictions or guesses about the future, we can use both will and going to. These 2 forms are interchangeable for making predictions in many situations, meaning that you can choose whichever one you want. But there is a slight difference. We normally use will to make predictions based on our knowledge or on our own personal experience. I think Spain will win the 2018 World Cup. They have been playing well recently, so based on that knowledge, I think they will win the cup. You should watch Interstellar. I'm sure you will love it. I know that you like science fiction films, so I am confident you will like this one. We use going to when we make predictions based on something in the present, something we can see now, so we are sure. Look at the sky. It is going to rain soon. We can see a lot of black clouds, so it's definitely going to rain in a few minutes. Mom is going to be really happy when she sees my grades. So this kid has done really well on his exams. He has his report card in hand and he knows for sure that his mother is going to be happy when she sees it. Alright, so remember this difference in making predictions with will and going to. Okay, we have covered a lot of information about the future simple tense. So let's do a quick recap of it. We use going to talk about plans and intentions. We are going to buy a car. We use the present continuous to talk about fixed arrangements. I'm having lunch with my parents on Saturday. We use will for 3 main purposes: to express instant decisions. I will have the burger and fries combo, please. To make offers, I will help you with those files. And to make promises, can you lend me $200 and I will pay you back next week. We use both will and going to make predictions. If a prediction is based on our opinion, knowledge, or experience, we use will. I think Spain will win the 2018 World Cup. If a prediction is based on something we see right now, then we use going to. Look at the sky, it's going to rain soon. Alright, let's now move on and talk about the next tense, the future continuous. We make the future continuous tense with a subject plus will be plus a verb in continuous or ing form. For example, 11 a.m. tomorrow I will be driving to Portland. So, tomorrow at 9 in the morning I am going to start driving to Portland. It will take me many hours to get there, but at 11 o'clock I will be doing this activity, driving. The future continuous tense expresses an action that will be ongoing, that will be in progress at some time in the future. Here is another example. Some of your friends are planning to go and see a movie on Saturday. One of them asks you, "Hey, do you want to come with us to the movies on Saturday?" And you say, "I can't, I will be working until late." Until late means until late at night. So you have an afternoon shift on Saturday, and that evening you will still be in your office doing your work, so you can't go to the movies. This is the main use of the future continuous tense, but sometimes we use this tense to talk about a fixed or a routine event in the future. You know, I am traveling to Portland tomorrow. I will be staying at the Hilton Hotel in Portland. This is a fixed arrangement. It has the same meaning as saying I am staying or I am going to stay at the Hilton Hotel in Portland. All of these forms are correct in this case. One more example at the workplace. One colleague says to another, I'm going to the cafeteria. Do you want me to bring you a coffee? The reply, thanks, but don't bother. I'll be going there in a little while myself. It's a routine thing I do at this time every day. It's also correct if you say, I am going there in a little while myself. So that's the future continuous. We'll now turn to the next two tenses. We are going to look at these together, the future perfect and the future perfect continuous. To understand the future perfect, let's take a situation. This is Aaron. He wants to save up some money. So he is going to save $100 a month from now on. This is February. So by August, which is 6 months from now, and Aaron will have saved $600. This sentence shows that the action of saving $600 will be complete by that time. This is the future perfect tense. It takes a point in the future like August and it looks back. It talks about the completion of an action by that time. We make this tense with a subject plus will have plus a verb in past participle or V3 form. Now, in this sentence, the focus is on the money. If instead we want to focus on the amount of time, then we can say by August, Aaron will have been saving money for 6 months. That is, he will have finished 6 months of saving and he will continue saving money. This is the future perfect continuous tense. We use it to talk about an ongoing action, an action that will be in progress in the future, and to also mention the duration or the length of that action at the particular time. We make this tense with a subject plus will have been plus a verb in continuous or ing form. Here is one more example. My wife and I are going to paint our living room tomorrow. That's the plan. We are going to start at 7 a.m. We expect that it will take us about 10 hours. So by 5 p.m. we will have painted the living room. I can also say by 5 p.m. we will have finished. I can make a future perfect continuous tense like this. By 5 p.m. we will have been painting the living room for 10 hours. The future perfect simple and the future perfect continuous tenses are not that common. They are found very little in speech and a little more in writing. Understanding these two tenses can be helpful. But don't worry too much if you are not sure how to use them correctly. They are not extremely important and you will get better at using them with time and practice. Alright, that brings us to the end of this lesson. So that's all in this video. So we have completed our final class of tenses and I hope you have learned a lot. So if you have any doubt, you can comment below and I will be clearing it. And let's see you next video with another topic.